Good afternoon, everybody. What a brilliant result that was. Newcastle 0, Arsenal 1. I did predict for 2, but I'll happily settle for 1 for the classical 1-0 to the Arsenal. Excuse the singing, but hey, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm more amazed by the fact that we won away or that we won away and kept a clean sheet. We had to wait until April of this year for that, so to get a first away clean sheet in our first away game of the season, I think is fantastic. It wasn't a classic game by any stretch. In the first half, certainly in certain periods, it was quite boring. It literally did feel like a bit of a pre-season game. Second half, not much more to shout about, but of course, like a bit better. Our goal came courtesy of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Fantastic goal that was. Got me quite a bit of money as well, so I'm pleased with that. Literally, I think that both sides tend to come in more to their stride in the second half as the game went on. Our starting lineup certainly did raise a few eyebrows. None of our new players starting, we're all on the bench. But I have to give praise to Emery for sticking up with the kids and giving full debuts. Well, I wouldn't say they were full debuts, but starts for the likes of Joe Willock, and Reece Nelson, and to have Callum Chambers back in the fold, I thought was not only brave, was well deserved. As well, not a sight of Mustafi anywhere, not even on the bench, so that was nice. So and it's been reported that he has no plans in Emery's. Well, he doesn't feature in Emery's plans rather. So yes, I am happy with that, absolutely. So hopefully we've seen the last of Shokran Mustafi. Of course, as we found out prior to the game, omissions for Sead Kolasinac and Mesut Ozil. Disappointing that had to happen, but of course, obviously safety first. They both should feature in our game against Burnley on Saturday. So I'm going to try out a few new concepts for my review of these things. So I'm gonna have the Starman and Starman and the Wasteman. Sorry, Robbie Lowell. If you're watching, I don't mean to pinch your Wasteman thing, but of course I think Starman, Wasteman is appropriate for this. Please don't sue me. So yeah, Starman, man of the match, has to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. That moment of brilliance was just fantastic. Love that goal. You see, that is your typical striker. He didn't really do much of the match, but his brilliance to just come up with that goal was just amazing. The simple dink over Dubravka for the goal was just wow. Well, so yeah, and I suppose the Wasteman. I don't really like having to do this on our own players, but if there was one player who didn't really sort of stand out, I think has to be Mkhitaryan. Yes, of course, he did provide an assist almost in the first half for Aubameyang, but overall, his end product was somewhat sloppy, just like it was last season. I mean, and this is the perplexing thing with Mkhitaryan, that he is, on his day, a really good clinical midfielder. But a lot of the time, he is sloppy. We see more of the sloppiness than the clinicalness, and that's really a shame because on his day, he can be a really good player. We just need to see more of it. So hopefully, Emery will give him a few more chances. But I have to say, if nothing improves. His days are numbered. In January, we were foolish to get rid of him now. I would keep on of him at least until January. If there were injuries, we could be with a sticky wicket if we don't get him in. So to summarise, Aubameyang brilliant, Mkhitaryan not so good. A little bit more on the Aubameyang. I can't believe that Sunday was his 50th Premier League game already. And in them 50 games, he has scored 33 goals. That's 3 more than Henry had at that stage, and 5 more than Ian Wright had. So is he going to fill the boots like them 2 legends? Absolutely. I can't wait until we play all 3 of Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe. Hopefully this Saturday we'll get the chance to see them 3 weave some magic. I mean, the debut of Aubameyang partnering Lacazette in the Premier League when we played Everton at home that season, that was salivating. I don't want to get cocky or anything, but Burnley must not be looking forward to playing us on Saturday. Like, if we can unleash them 3 straight away, so wow. But I'm very pleased with our result. It was not a classic. Don't get me wrong, but I think if this season, if we can learn to win ugly. And I know that's not usually like the Arsenal way, like to win ugly, like we want to have some stylisation, like to our performances. But then again, back in the day in the George Graham era, that's how we learned to win a lot of games, by winning ugly. Sometimes I do think we have to resort to that, to a plan B. If this is Emery's plan B, then that is brilliant, because as much as I admired Wenger, especially in his later years, there was no plan B. If Emery can have this plan B of playing ugly, then let's grind out a result. We're not going to win every game 4-5-0. If we can go away to tough places like Newcastle and grind out a 1-0, then 3 points will feel like 30 points. Believe me, if we came away from St James Park with just 1 point, I think it would have been disastrous. And I know you're thinking, oh, it's just 1 game of the season. The margin of errors in the Premier League are so fine. The aim is simple: 6 points between 6 points before our double header of Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur is so vital. We've already got 3 points on the board. If we get another 3 on the board on Saturday, that's 6 points out of 6, puts us in good stead. Realistically, ideally, I want us to have 10 points going into the international break. A draw at Anfield will feel much like a win. Let's be honest, we'll be lucky to get with everything at Anfield. Even if we play to our strengths, Liverpool, Anfield are that good. Tottenham at home, it's a derby, anything can happen. We're expected to win that one, so hopefully that's another 3 points. So if we can get 10 points going into national break, that would be fantastic. So 7 more points before the international break. I think that is a possibility. Overall, a lot of our shape against Newcastle, I think as the game went on, we had a bit more fluidity to it. In the first half, it was laboured. I'm not gonna lie, but laboured from both teams. It really did feel like a bit of a pre-season slog. But overall, I'm pleased. I'm happy. I can't say anything other than brilliant result, guys. That's a big lift. Because the last few seasons, in our opening game, it hasn't been great. Last year, we lost 2-0 to Man City. The season before, we did beat Leicester 4-3, but of course, that was hair raising, as anything. We came from behind to win, and that 4-3 against Liverpool the season before. So literally, and I think our away form is going to be key this season. I have no problems at home. I think at home, You know, like if we could play like all our games at home, that'll be brilliant. But of course, realistically, that's not going to happen, is it? So, to summarise, yeah, I think that is a brilliant result against Newcastle, and we won. And we won like the bragging rights. So yeah, double bubble. Ha. So yeah, throughout the week, hopefully I like to get another predictions video in before the week's end. SummerSlam like review coming up as well. Got lots to talk about on that one. Very excited. So yeah. Anybody wants to leave any comments, please do so below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and a very good afternoon to you all. Bye bye.